let's talk about getting help. Yeah! Before getting help, I was living with what was probably depression. I didn't get diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And now that I got help, well, my hands shake a little bit. A little bit. It's because of my medication, so it's a good thing! Before I got help, I was living with suicidal thoughts. And now, I barely think at all. I don't even have an inner monologue. I just found that thing to be too anxiety-ridden, so I got rid of it. But it's okay, don't be sad for me, because look what I do. I get this notebook out, and then I write down my thoughts in here, and that way, they're not plaguing me all the time. And sometimes they're really funny, because this is my joke book. Yeah. Before I got help, I was addicted to pot. Now, I don't smoke pot at all, because I have this sort of allergy to it, where if I smoke pot, I have a little mini psychotic episode. And a psychosis is very scary, so I avoid that shit pretty sternly. Before I got help, I started to fail out of high school because the depth of my unhappiness, my mood swings, and just the general terribleness was way too much to handle. After getting help and being on meds for a while, I attended theater school, and I actually made the dean's list for a semester, so there you go. Before I got help, I started doing comedy. And now that I'm well, holy crow, my comedy is so much better. It's like there's this correlation between the mentally weird and art. It's not to say that all artists are mentally unwell, or that all mentally unwell people are artists. It's just to say, go to a comedy amateur night and talk to the comics. We're weird people, that's all I'm saying. Before I got help, I used to hide behind this happy pretend face. Because it is scary to try to let anyone know just how deeply disturbed you are. When I was 16 years old and I had finally accepted that I was living with depression, and I told people, a lot of people were surprised because I was so good at that bubbly act. And now that bubbliness isn't even an act anymore because I am genuinely happy almost all the time. I think something important to point out here is that being well and being medicated didn't really change my personality or who I am. It just raised me up. It just raised my mood. It means I don't get into those spirals of anxiety and depression anymore. And I don't know if I'd argue that that is part of your personality or not. I'm still the same person I was before, just happier and more confident. You know? Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I will see you again next week. Comment, like, subscribe, do it all. Yay!